Welcome in to this edition of Great City Attractions. Today we visit one of the jewels along the Adriatic. These are the Great City Attractions of Dubrovnik. The Walls of Dubrovnik. If you come to conquer, let it be known, we have built our walls. Arguably the most striking aspect of the city of Dubrovnik. These high defensive walls were constructed over a number of centuries. Shrewd construction and civil diplomacy have meant that the city walls have remained remarkably intact through time. Significant forts and strong points line the most vulnerable or important positions in the wall. Fort Lawrence. St. Lawrence Fortress lies outside the main walls of Dubrovnik and consists of 3 terraces with walls up to 12 metres thick. The fort's position was vital in preserving the city of Dubrovnik from enemy attack or siege, particularly during tension with Venetian interests in the 11th century. The production of plays within the fort has proven popular in recent times. World Series cliff diving action is showcased here too. Stradun. The old town of Dubrovnik may never look better than it does when you're strolling down Stradun. A link to 2 of the historic gates of Dubrovnik, Stradun stretches for some 300 metres. A number of the main attractions of Dubrovnik are situated along its length, with 15th century fountains present at both ends. The cable car. What do you do if you have that multi-million-dollar location? You build a cable car so you can see it all. The Dubrovnik cable car opened in 1969 and takes tourists up to see the sights over Dubrovnik and out to the Adriatic Sea. A popular restaurant is situated at the top of the ride. The Rectors Palace. The Rectors Palace of Dubrovnik dates back to the 14th century, with the building being used as a prison, watch house, magazine and seat of administration since. The palace has suffered from earthquake damage on occasion, leading to a number of architectural redesigns. The elaborate porch and its features supply ample photo opportunities. If you're enjoying this video, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel below. Minceta Tower. The highest point of the land-sided defensive walls of Dubrovnik. This formidable tower was constructed to complement the existing defences in the early 1460s, when the threat of Turkish invasion heightened. A cannon foundry lying under the tower, discovered in the 1500s, is now a museum. Dubrovnik as a whole and the tower itself featured in the hugely popular Game of Thrones production. Dubrovnik Cathedral. The Cathedral of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary is one of the historic highlights of the city of Dubrovnik. This now Roman Catholic church has had an ever-changing form, with various churches sitting on the piece of ground throughout the centuries. Richard the Lionheart donated money towards the construction of a church on the site in the late 1100s. The current building suffered damage during the siege of Dubrovnik in the 1990s. Lokrum Island. A beautiful island with a dark curse. Lying some 600 metres from Dubrovnik is the island of Lokrum. This island has an interesting past, with a monastery being present here since the 11th century. It's from the expulsion of these Benedictine monks that the curse is meant to have been born. Ownership of the island fell to the Habsburg family in the 1800s. The island people visit today features a large botanical garden and an array of beautifully feathered peacocks. Banje Beach. Ensuring an Adriatic getaway isn't all about the walls of cities or old towns. Banje Beach is one of the many beaches frequented by those that visit Dubrovnik. The beach can easily be reached on foot from the walls of the old town. Admission to the beach is free. A popular beach club is sited here. Pile Gate. One of the many ports or gates that allows entry into Dubrovnik Old Town is the Pile Gate. The gate is defended by the Fort Boca alongside, having a deep moat in front of it. Multiple doors and a wooden drawbridge, which has been known to be pulled up as a matter of ceremony, added to the defences of the gate. That concludes this edition of Great City Attractions. What is your favourite place to visit in Dubrovnik? Comment below.